Hi everyone, it's Wendy here again. Following on from my video yesterday about tuning into our higher self, our inner strength, our inner power, and knowing that that great reserve never deserts us. It doesn't leave us, it doesn't judge us, it's just always there for us to tap into. To notice it, to sit quietly and just notice that. Put your hand on here and just on your heart area and just notice it, just feel it. Breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. That incredible inner strength. You can feel it. When you tune into it, you can feel it. And that, of course, connects us even more clearly and powerfully to our higher self, our higher universe, our power that is within all of us. But tuning into that, whether it be God, universe, higher power, Buddha, I don't know, there's so many, there's hundreds of different ways that people believe, and that's perfectly okay. Whatever someone believes is up to them. That's their right to believe whatever they want to believe. But it's tuning in to that power, and when you're tuning into that higher part of yourself, you're tuning into that higher power as well. And that's where it's said we're never alone. Never alone. We've always got that to tune into. And the other thing I wanted to say today about resilience, because those things, of course, all bring resilience. If you know you're never alone, and you know that you have that incredible well of power within you to turn to for support, for clarity, for guidance, for help. Some call it prayer. If you know you've got that, then there's really nothing to worry about, is there? You could just trust and have faith. And I like that. I think that's wonderful. And the other thing I wanted to say today too is just about self-care and self-nurturing. I've noticed lately when I've been quite overwhelmed with everything I need to do before my darling one goes to hospital tomorrow. I mentioned being overwhelmed. That's the old perfectionist in me coming out. I used to be a very good perfectionist. Drove myself crazy. These days, not so much, but it still pops up, particularly when I'm feeling overwhelmed. So I noticed myself automatically breaking things down into small steps. Instead of lumping it all in together going, oh, I've got to do this, and this, and then I've got to do that, and oh, golly, I'm never going to get it all done. I stopped, I breathed, I tuned into my higher self, and I wrote a list, and I took it literally one thing at a time. I did the first one, ticked it off the list, and I put them in order of priority. And you know what else? After each thing I ticked off, I celebrated. Not big celebration, of course. I didn't run out and, do something party. All I did was say, good on you, Wendy. That's great. You've managed that one. Fantastic. Well done. And then after a few of them, I sat and had a cup of tea. And that's the way to make sure you do something to acknowledge, probably celebrate's not the correct word there, but just to acknowledge each win that you have, each little thing that you do, because your brain then starts to go, oh, good, okay, and produce more of those wins. So each time, doesn't matter how big it is, how small it is, good on you, well done, good on you, well done, that's a great win. And when you're paying attention to those little things, those little wins, all day, every day gets better.